Hey YouTube, it's Zombie Tank here with my second part of my YouTube Shanri-La video. And as you can see, I have the AK-74U, which is what I ended off with last match, or last video. And my friend was down, so I went to go pick him up. The quicker you can pick up people in this match, the easier it is to survive, just because they can help you a lot more than when they're down. So that's why I try to pick up people as much as I possibly can. And that mud room, there's these little panels that you can run on, but they direct where you go. And sometimes if you want to get down to the bridge, well, I'll get back to that part, but that's the second rock right there on the wall. And then there's a little panel on the floor that I'm going to run through just because odds are it's going to take me to the end. And then here is the first rock behind these logs, which I'd already showed you in the main room. And then when you are running down to power from the main room down to the right side, you're going to go down the tunnel, you're going to open up the tunnel, you're going to go into this bluish dark room, and then there's a door behind the AK-74U, and it's on to the left. It's kind of laggy right there, but it's on to the left instead of going right. It goes to the left, and then there is a small railing, and it's behind the railing. It's kind of hard to find, but it's next to the cart, like, spinny thing. And this song is Paraladoya, or Paradiloya, or something like that, from Elena Siegman, the person that did Abracadabra and Ascension, the Annihilation one for one of the World at War Zombies maps, and 115 in Kino. So I don't know how they found this person, but they did. And right here we start our circle. This is the slide that you can see in the trailer. It's off to the left of the mudroom, so sometimes you don't want to go onto the panels, but there's no weapons around here. There's a window off to the right. They can come up from the cliff off to the left, and also they can come through the mudroom in the front. So usually we have one person covering the right, one person covering the left, and two people covering the front, just because it'll help a lot. As you can see, I'm placing down spike mortars just in case enemies get too close, and we have a couple of them way too close, so I just replace them. And since we do have 4 people, but if you only have 3 people, I would recommend having 2 people cover the front and one person covering right and left, just because they don't get that many zombies. They only get a couple, and we don't care for this fire sale just because we are okay on weapons. I'm not that great, but I'm one of the best players in our group, even though I die a lot. I can kill a lot of zombies because I get a lot of headshots, so I don't really need that great of weapons. I use a weapon with ammo, and I'm good. And as you see, as you start getting into trouble, you slide down the slide so that way you can get away. You go faster than the zombie, so if a zombie goes down after your friend in front of you, most likely if you go down like pretty much right after it, you are going to beat him down to the slide. But then right as you get off the slide, you enter that bluish room with the AK-74U, and we just go to the sprout to go to the cart, just because then if we get in trouble like we kind of just did there, then you can take the cart away from the zombies, and zombies won't hit you on the cart at the end, then you will fling into the other side of into the cliff on the other side. So it's a quick, you don't have to do it that quick. I think we did because we were getting into trouble, and so we just kind of ended up back at the bridge with the mudroom in front of us, and we just keep doing this circle just so that way we can survive a little bit longer. But now there's a fire zombie, and my friend had the baby gun, so we had to have him shoot it first, and then we had to quickly kill it. But now 2 of our friends are down because we tried all shooting it at the same time, and people just died. So, and zombies came up behind us and just owned us. And none of us fought Jug just because we kept going down, and I was so laggy in this match. I was laggy all night, but we keep going down right here, but it's a good circle if you can get it going with a couple of your friends. If you don't keep dying, if you keep surviving and keep going around in that circle up to the mudroom and back to the slide, you can live for a while. And I just did it recently and got up to around 13 or 15 or something like that. But see, as you can see, sometimes the room just takes you wherever it wants to. It doesn't care where you want to go. But this is where I wanted to go, so I'm happy that it took me here, because I got here a lot quicker, because you can run on the panels, but you can't jump or run on the mud. So it's kind of a pain in the butt, because it takes forever, and you get hit a couple of times while you're in the mud. And if you go down while you're in the mud, you're pretty much just screwed, because it takes forever for your teammates to get there. And there's a couple of windows that are surrounding the mud that zombies come through to stop you. So whatever you do, try not to go through the mud as much as possible, or try to get through it as quickly as possible. And again, we get another fire sale that we don't need. And like the sliding Call of the Dead, you can turn around, shoot, reload while you're on the slide. So that's what we did there. And off to the left, there's that AK-74U, so that's why I'm running with it, just because you can just buy ammo on the way. So, and then also, you can also buy the MP5K. It's one of the better weapons to get. I would, if you can't hit the box and don't get any good weapons, I would buy AK-74U and also the whatchamacallit, MP5K. And as you can see, I just got left here, and it kind of sucks because I backed off to save myself, and then I die. So it kind of sucks. Me and my friend died, but I think his is a glitch where if you're on the cart and you go down and your friends go onto the cart, then you end up down at the bottom of the thing. It just doesn't, it's a glitch to where it just doesn't show you on the cart, but you're still technically there. Let me rephrase that. Okay, you're on the cart, you go down. Your friends take off on the cart. Your body gets left at the top where the cart usually is, but once the cart ends, it will end at the bottom, at the waterfall, and then your friends can pick you up there. Sorry, it took me a little second, but I die here because my friends are trying to get me, but it's a long way. It takes a while to get there. I don't even know if my friend, yeah, if my friend gets picked up, that was with me, but we are just trying to survive. We're just waiting for that cart to come back, and as you can see, we're not doing that great. So we're not up there. I'm surprised I didn't try to go get the max ammo first, because the monkeys were coming. As you can see, there's a monkey right there that he just killed. But the quicker you can revive somebody, I think he had quick revive on, so, or maybe not, I don't know. But it takes a little bit for the monkeys to get there. Maybe the spikes were set so the monkeys can get through there, and just some other stuff like that. And I'm just trying to keep you in the action, so that's why I'm switching in between people. It's not a lag where they're going in between different people, or where they're just glitching all over the map. It's just me switching between people because I'm dead and I can. So it's only my friend Breezer, and I think it's my friend, or now we're all alive, so I don't know who lived, but it's just now I have to go back and get the AK-74U because I did die, and it's pretty close to the cart, so it's just really easy to go get because that's where I spawned. If I'd spawned like on the slide or something like that, I would have dropped down and picked up the AK-74U, or if I spawned and we already had to leave on the cart, I would have just gone and picked up the MP5K, which is, I think you'll see in my next video. I'll try to stick it in there. And yeah, so the MP5K is pretty good. It wrecks until like round 21-ish, so it's pretty good. But as you can see here, he was on the thing. He was, the guy that was down was on the cart, but then we went down. So it doesn't show him on it, but when we get off, it will show him down there. See, now he's down here. It's just a glitch. I wish it would show it on there so that way we didn't have to waste time while we're down there. But the MP5K is off to the automatic right there on the little plank that's next to the post. It's kind of hard to see when you're going that way. It's a lot easier to see when you're going back down. But it's a bad idea to get trapped in here because you do get a lot of zombies because they're coming out of ceilings and whatnot. And so it's really bad place to get caught because, as you can see, just 3 of us just went down pretty dang quick because there's not a lot of room to maneuver in between the zombies and whatnot. So try as much as you possibly can to not get trapped there. This is Zombie Tank here with a video from Shanri-La. I will keep putting them up daily as much as I possibly can, or every couple of days. And please like and favorite, and I am out.